Oh, hello there. Didn't see you there. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you are doing well. And this will be a 2019 recap. I done it the same place here last year, so I will be doing it here again. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to close the door. But I hope you have been doing well and your year has been going well. So this is just going to be a recap of the year. So 2019 has done me pretty well, unless something really bad happens the last few days. But by the time I'm recording this, it will be up on the last day of 2019. So a lot has happened, but this is going to be like a quick summary video. So I'd say 2019 has been much better than 2018 because in 2019, I all year done circ as opposed to my old school. And it has been much better. It's been less days, it's been smaller classes. And I really do like circ as opposed to my old school because you're more free. As opposed to really any school in general. The only difference is I'm doing a BTEC, which my school, and I'm sure other, like, what would you call it, high schools or secondary schools you'd call it. I'm sure some of them do BTECs, but that's just what I'm doing, a full 2-year BTEC as opposed to 1. There's more opportunities, in my opinion, at CERC. I had a video out, I believe yesterday, of the whole application process, but I'm going through Erasmus, I believe, to Tenerife for a 2-week work experience. That will be, I believe, Easter, but this year was the year that I applied for it. Also this year, I did turn 18, which doesn't really feel much different except I have to pay a tenner a week to my parents. But there's that. Shudder, this was my first full year of Shudder. Shudder, not sponsored because I do pay for it, is a amazing application which you can watch horror films. You might say some of them are thrillers, but I'd say they're horror. Some of them more casual horror, some of them more horror. But it is what it is. A lot of stuff just happened this year. You know, my YouTube channel's doing well. I don't have as many videos as last year or the year before, but that is quality over quantity. But my videos were still all quality. It's just, you know, I've got assignments and stuff to do, and I have started doing driving lessons. I believe that was this year. I am progressing on and doing much better as opposed to months ago. I did travel this year to Puerto Rico, Canary Islands, not actual Puerto Rico country. Our family isn't that loaded. But it was nice enough, to be honest. It wasn't awesome, but it was a nice enough week away. I also went up to my aunt's house in Derry and my other aunt in Glengormley. So that was nice enough. I have watched a lot of horror films like this year, like I was saying, with Shudder and iTunes. And I did update to iOS 13 and macOS Catalina, I was going to say Mojave. Pretty good operating systems, not much troubles, but iOS 13.3 has been better. I have really started to, like, it used to be that I just like the Australian accent, and now it's just like a massive, like, obsession. So for Christmas, I did get a 2020 Australia calendar and an Australia book of the history of Australia. It is really sad about the bushfires, I believe, or the wildfire, whatever you call them, that's happening in and around Sydney. I believe that will be sorted though, and I believe the country, they don't have that many resources, but they should be able to fix themselves within the number of years, I hope. There's been a lot of things that have happened this year, and if I said everything, it would be boring. Also, my cousin did come to stay for, I'd say, around a couple of months, because I'm not going to go into the situation, but luckily he and my aunt are in a better place. I don't mean like dead. I mean literally a better place. Not that my house is bad, I mean than what they were, right? You know what I mean? I don't want to go into too much detail for privacy reasons. But also, my room actually had a makeover. If I can find an old picture of my room versus a new picture. I don't have a bunk bed anymore to make the bed on the floor easier to manage, because I'd normally sleep on the top. So my room did get a makeover, which I'm thankful for. Mum wanted to do that for a while. Also, yeah, I did pass my first year of my BTEC level 3 in IT. It was the foundation diploma. I believe this is the extended diploma that we're doing this year, which will carry on until 2020. So that was good. I did get merit overall last year, and that was equivalent to, I believe, 1.5 A levels. But we'll get like a 3 mark, like MMM or DMM or PPP, pass merit or distinction. We'll get 3 marks at the end, and I'm making one of the foundation degree or HNC. I do want to do foundation degree because you get work experience as well from that, but you can go on to HNC, which is also it's a level below, but it's still of course hard because it's above what we're doing now, but it is assignment based. There is exams in this BTEC, but it is mainly assignments, but there's also exams depending on the unit. I believe this year is slightly harder than last year because there's more units that we have to do overall, and it's a little bit harder. But overall, hopefully I can manage okay. I think I've said a lot of what 2019 had to offer. It was a fantastic year. 2018 was a good year. I started to get into Apple products, got my iPhone XS, got my iPad, and my Apple Watch. I would rate 2018 8 stars out of 10. I would rate this year 9 out of 10 because it was much better. Nothing really bad, significantly bad that I remember happened. Of course, I didn't like sharing my room, but we had to do it. But that was an experience. I did break up with my online GFs, which we dated for 1 week, and then the other girl for 1 week. That was an experience. But yeah, I mean, overall, there's things that I'm going to remember, but I don't want this video to be too long, so it's manageable to watch. Before I end the video, last year, if you remember when I recorded my recap video, my granny's dog Phoebe was pretty poor off. She was blind, and I was looking at pictures of her from like the start of 2018 and even the years before that, where she was chubbier and healthier, but she had diabetes, so she was of course much thinner. She was much like she wanted food more often. She wanted to go out because she couldn't see. Unfortunately we did lose her, which is sad. Jesus Christ. Of course I remember her from whenever I stayed and came around. But she is in a better place, you know, she doesn't need injections every day. And she doesn't need to be blind and suffer. But we do still have Alfie, who I'm actually going to show now. He is much healthier. He used to be losing his hair and scratching, but he is more healthier. So we're going to show him before the video ends. There he is, sitting on his chair. Hello, Alfie. Hello, Alfie.
Who is that?
And there's the Big Bang. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm not really watching it because I am in here with my tablet watching animated story. That's another thing. Animated stories like actually happened, my story animated. I've been loving those. I started watching loads of different YouTubers like McJuggernuggets, like more animated channels. So there was that as well. But anyway, that was the majority of 2019. If you have any questions or any thoughts or anything, leave them in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace guys. Have a good one and Happy New Year. Da-da-da.